Good evening. I'm Jay Lawrence. I'm in my 7th year now with YFC, and my role is engaging local and citywide youth sports programs. Millions of young people in Canada play sports. Our goal is to bring the truth of Christ into families and lives of our players. Byamungu has been one of our players in our Team Compass program and wants to share some of his experiences about being involved with YFC.
Good evening. My name is Byamungu, but most people call me B-Man. It is with great pleasure to stand here before you and express my genuine gratitude I have for YFC and more specifically Compass Basketball. I was born in a country called Tanzania, and I lived there with my parents who are originally from Congo. I have 3 brothers and a sister. My family moved to Canada as refugees in 2006. 3 years later, my father left home, and I haven't seen him since I was 12 years old. We have lived in Calgary, Edmonton, Hamilton, and finally moved to London in 2016. My mother did an amazing job as a parent on her own and took care of all of us. I owe her so much as she did everything for me. She gave me a great life despite of the circumstances. She has been, by the grace of God, an extraordinary mother and inspires me to be more than my mind could imagine. I remember years ago watching the NBA on my little iPod and seeing Derrick Rose of the Chicago Bulls. Right then, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to play basketball and receive a scholarship and get a free education and an opportunity to better my life. It is a big dream, but with every dream, it starts with small steps. Being part of the Compass program has brought me closer to my dream and achieved my mission. This community has offered me so much support. The coaches have helped me beyond basketball, and this year, I will again play for Team Compass. Despite my family's financial situations, I have never been excluded from the team or its events. Club basketball have become very expensive, and for our Compass team that travels throughout Ontario and also the US, for a lot of players both in London and other cities that I've lived in, if your family does not have enough money, then that means you can't play on teams. I have known many talented players over the years who wanted to do something in basketball and have dreams, but they don't have the support system. I am blessed to receive the support and help from Compass and YFC. 2 years ago, I was walking down Adelaide Street and passed the YFC Center. I came in and asked if they had a gym. Since then, I often come in and work out in the gym. It seems like something so small and basic, but there is no community centers in the Pond Mills area, and having a spot like the YFC is very important to local youth. Having refugee status means it's getting increasingly difficult to travel. A few years ago, I traveled to the US and wasn't allowed to enter the country. This year, Coach Jay sat with me and helped me work through the process of getting a visa so that I could enter the States with my team. It was amazing to see how the Compass coaches wouldn't leave me behind and just take the rest of the team instead. It was a long process, but eventually we got my visa and I was able to travel with the team. One of my favorite things to do with the team is just getting together and staying in hotels and creating memories. But also with Compass, we get to see God in the lives of our coaches. I believe that God affects all our lives, and with Him, all things are possible. I attend church every week with my family, and I'm trying to learn more about God. Coach Jay is starting a Bible study for local high school athletes, and I'm proud to say I'll be a part of it. As a player for Team Compass, we are held accountable, and the coaches hold us to a higher standards. For me personally, this has been a challenge, but a challenge that I am grateful for. I know they want me to be great, and I want that for myself as well. I'm hoping to go to university to do health sciences, and I realize that basketball might not be a part of my future for very long. So after school, I have a job, and I'm saving 80% of my wages to go towards university. This year, I've also managed to complete all my volunteer hours needed for school through YFC. To top it all off, my team Compass made it all the way to the championship game, but unfortunately we lost. But although we lost, I had a great experience. I would never forget what me and my brothers went through. In my life, basketball is everything to me, and it has helped me fit in and be myself. Playing for Compass gives me something to belong to, and I have learned that God has a purpose for me. The Compass community is more than just a community. They are dream makers. Thank you for listening to me and supporting YFC and Compass Basketball.